Hi, my name is Megan Cazarez. It's nice to meet all of you. I'm looking forward to a great term in this GTD class. So a little bit about myself. Well, my early years, I was about 1.5 when my mother and father divorced. I lived with my mother and eventually my stepfather. I have a brother and a sister that I grew up with. I maintained a relationship with my father, and I have two brothers that he had with subsequent relationships. And I have a big, crazy family, but I love everyone and I keep everyone tied together. When I was young, my mother went to nursing school and eventually supported us, bought a house on her own before meeting my stepfather, and then continued to be the main breadwinner after marrying my stepfather. So she was the person I always looked up to. She took good care of her family. As a child, I was busy in sports and eventually music. I played soccer and did track and field. And by the time I was in high school, I did 4 years of varsity pole vaulting, so in track and field. I was also in the marching band, the jazz band, and the orchestra. I was very, very busy, but both varsity sports and band in high school taught me to work hard, to be on time, to have a great work ethic, and to be very motivated. So that was a big factor in who I am today. Eventually in high school, my junior year, I met my future husband. We did not go to school together. I met him through a friend, but we have now been married over 10 years and have two beautiful kids together. So my college experience, well, I have a bachelor's in liberal arts from the University of La Verne in California. I have a Master of Liberal Studies from Arizona State University. I also have a Master's in Sociology from Arizona State University. I am maybe halfway through this GTD program at Arizona State University, and I'm also finishing up a graduate certificate in faculty preparation for teaching in higher education through Humboldt State University. I graduated cum laude from my undergraduate school, and I've maintained a 4.0 through all my graduate work. Oh, my work experience. Well, when I was 16, almost 17 years old, I started working for Starbucks. I worked there for exactly 7 years and worked my way up into management and loved my job, but I left when I got pregnant with my second child and wanted to finish up university. Through my undergraduate studies, I worked as a tutor, tutoring college level courses, and when I completed my undergraduate degree, I began working as a substitute teacher for 2 local school districts. I continue to work there while I try to apply for college teaching jobs. Personal information about me. Well, I am married. I have 2 kids. I have a 9-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter. I am an avid soccer mom and gymnastics mom. My kids are very busy. They like being busy, and I work hard to get them to everything they need to go to. My professional goals are to teach college. I intend on eventually completing a PhD, but I'm waiting for my kids to be a little bit older and thus more self-sufficient so that my life will be more conducive towards the rigorous PhD program. I also run a small family trucking company with my husband. He does the driving as well as his father, and I run the business side. Let's see, my personal interests. My international interests are generally regarding Mexico, in particular Michoacan, the state of Michoacan, because my husband was born in Michoacan and moved here when he was about 6 years old. So I love seeing where he's from, learning the culture. It's also a very interesting area because of 2 common things down there. They're the top exporter of avocados, so it's kind of interesting to see how that affects the region. They're The city of Morelia, which is the capital, is also the winter destination of the monarch butterflies, so it's kind of interesting to see how life is down there. It's also at the center of the drug war in Mexico, so I've spent a lot of time studying what exactly is going on down there, because we do, as a family, own land, property, and it's interesting to see where he came from and how it is today. Well, that's all about me. Look forward to a great term. Bye, you guys.